So looking back at the Stanford tape, what do you think was the best thing you guys did, and what's one thing that you still want to kind of improve?
Looking back at it, I'm really happy with our effort and our run, our discipline and the dedication to get to the ball. We got a lot of turnovers again, and so that's something that our defense tries to pride itself on, and so I'm happy with that. But we just got to continue to build and execute just in the defensive scheme, just be consistent with it.
Now you got an unscripted look, kind of, I think, with that slow mesh. Talk about the process of in a game. Okay, here's something we haven't seen. What did that work? How did that work for you guys to kind of get to where you got to by the end of the game dealing with it?
Yeah, definitely didn't expect that coming out. Once we saw it, the message was just really to slow down and just to stay patient and just react to whatever you see. Just really communicate, make sure everybody's on the same page, and really just try to take a breath and slow down.
How does playing with the offense kind of this prolific on the other side, how does that alter your mindset as a defense?
Oh man, the message is get off the field and get the ball back to the offense. Those guys do a great job of, moving the ball and just controlling the game. And so, every time we step on the field, we want to get the ball back to them.
You guys have been playing like a bend but don't break style of defense. How does that feel like as a defender when, teams might be moving the ball in between the 20s, but, you guys are stopping them, near the goal line?
Yeah, man. It's great. I mean, the thing is, yards don't mean points. And so, our goal is definitely to eliminate the yards that they get, but, they're not scoring. We got to pride ourselves on not breaking. So just continue to build on that mentality of executing and being consistent in execution.
What did a road win do for the confidence of this group and just kind of spending that time together and going through that?
Yeah. No, it was great, man. Just hop on the plane, hop on the buses, and be with the guys for a little trip up north, man. It was a great conference game. It had been a whole bunch of years since we won, and it just felt really good. It was something that we needed for sure to come together, be away from the Collie, and to get a win.
Obviously, the offense has kind of gotten to a hot start, especially in the first half. What's it been like to see it happening on the field when you've been practicing against it for a few, for a bit of time now? And why do you think it's been able to be so effective?
Oh yeah, man, it's been great. I mean, I'm happy because I don't have to go against it as much anymore, man. They're dynamic. The play calls, the players, their execution, they're really efficient at it, and it's made us as a defense a lot better over the spring and summer. But man, just their confidence and their poise and their togetherness, I think that's what makes them so powerful.
How does the combination of scheme with Riley's system and talent compare to maybe some of the other offenses you've had to go through, gone against when you're in the team like Alabama or wherever?
Yeah, Coach Riley's mind and his ability to call plays and just the scheme of plays. Some stuff he draws up, you're like, bro, I didn't even know you could do that. So. It's really fun to watch, honestly, to study, to watch, to play against. It really makes you think, really makes you work, man. And just the players that we have, man, those guys go to work every day. God gifted as they are, but they put the work behind it, so it works well.
Are you surprised at all that he's been able to, that you guys have been able, the offense has been able to implement this system that he had in Oklahoma this year so quickly with different players and different personnel?
No, I'm not surprised. I think that's kind of part of our foundation as a team. Everything's new for everybody. Scheme, people, place, it's all new. So
we're used to seeing or expecting big hits from maybe D linemen and linebackers, but I feel like Mekhi, Jalen, Max, they all kind of had big hits on Saturday. Can you just talk about the physicality of the secondary and the difference that makes on a defense?
Yeah, no, it's great, man. Having those guys being able to come downhill and make plays is key to the defense, man. So when we're forcing it out to them and they got to come and make a play like they're doing, and they're doing a great job of it. And for us as a defense, you need that. You got to have guys that can do both. So it's just it's a great thing to have.
How are you adjusting your game going into Saturday's game?
It's a new offense. So first 2 weeks is kind of more similar to each other. This is a little different. So just trying to stay locked in, stay keyed, and stay focused on what they do, and just locking in my keys as far as just their different plays. So it's not really it's a change in mindset, I'd say, just because I'm going against something a little different than the first 2 games.
And how are you changing your mindset?
I would just say the keys, honestly. Nothing really different than that. Mentality is still aggressive and attacking. Still trying to play fast and free. It's just I'm looking at different things.